I know we've talked about him a lot, but, I mean, Miles Kitzman's going to be playing his final home game here. He's only been here for a year. But just the more you watch him, the more you look at him on tape, how much more impressed are you by what he's gotten done in such a short period here?
Yeah, I think he's a 10-year NFL guy, to be totally honest with everybody here. Like, just the stuff that he does, not just in the box, but in the route. Like, I don't know, he's everything you want and a guy that you get to coach, and obviously wish I had more time with him, but it's been a pleasure.
Alec, Coach Heupel talks a lot about improving. What are you guys looking to improve on as an offense this time of year? Where can you guys get better week to week?
Yeah, I think it starts with just playing smarter, eliminating mistakes that we are in complete control of. To me, that's the basis of it. Obviously, throughout the year, the best teams in the country are getting better every single week, and that's not just schematically adding new wrinkles, but your base fundamentals, your base run footwork, your base how we're catching the ball, how we're putting it straight to the tuck. As the year goes on, you have to continue to get better in the fundamentals. But for us right now, it just starts with playing smarter.
How would you assess where Ethan Davis is at right now? I know there's some older guys in the room with him, but what's key for him to maybe finding some more snaps?
He's continued to take steps, and I think for him, as he realizes the weeks that he practices really well translates to playing better on Saturday. And he's in a spot right now where there's just two guys ahead of him that are playing at a really high level, and I have all the belief in the world in E. And certain games, depending on how much 12 personnel we're in, he gets more snaps, and depending on kind of what the third down menu is, he can see more snaps there. But he's just got to continue to invest and earn it during the week, and he's done a really good job. Today was one of his best practices.
I know in essence it sounds easy to like control the controllables or, like you say, play smarter, but what is the challenge of, playing smarter every play, or how that can maybe sometimes be an Achilles heel to some teams?
Yeah, it's just doing your job one play at a time. And, you can take the environment, and we talk a lot about you don't block out noise. Like, your brain doesn't work that way. When things are going on, you've got to focus on your assignment, your job, keying the football, making sure my eyes are in the right spot. It's just a detail and focus during the week. I think our guys do a really good job preparing where they can tell you exactly what it is. Once you're out there, especially in environments like Saturday night, it's a hyper focus on your job and doing it one play at a time.
Couple games now that Miles Kitzman has kind of been the go-to guy on the first drive of the game. Why do you think it's so effective to go with a tight end so early on in a contest?
Yeah, on any of those concepts, could have been anybody's ball just based on what you're getting. And I think he's a guy that I never have to worry his kid's ready when that ball is snapped. And to be able to go execute the first drive the way we did was awesome. Obviously, got to continue that.
Coach, in self-scouting, how much have you guys been able to avoid being predictable based on your personnel or alignment, including kind of expanding what you guys do with that 12 personnel?
Yeah, I think, we're not a team that has a set, these are the plays we run, and this is all we run, and we may formation it different. We try to game plan the piss out of everybody, and honestly, it's something that you won't know what you get until you line up. A lot of ways that defenses game plan us and throw out new schemes for us. That's how we attack every week on offense, where there's core concepts, there's core menus, but it's more designer and more built for who you are than any other week. As the 12 continues to grow, just finding more efficient ways to do more things out of it.
What did you see from Nico and his performance coming off of what all he had to deal with throughout the course of last week?
I mean, he's a dog, and I think all the guys know that kid's tough as hell, and when the moment's big, it's not too big for him. And I think as he continues to settle in and play more, man, that's a guy that the entire team is going to be behind.
We've asked you about, I think, everybody, but Holden, what kind of season you think he's had, and how has he sort of grown throughout the season?
Yeah, I think he's grown so much from what spring early looked like, and he'd be first to tell you just his improvement little by little throughout the course of the year. And you look up, and it's like, man, he's a really, really good football player for us. There's tons of stuff to clean up, just like all of them, but really proud of just, man, a guy that came here because he wanted to be developed and is taking steps every single day to get better.
What's something intangible Miles Kitzman does that's allowed him to be this successful and really kind of the go-to guy in the back half?
Yeah, I think I've said it in here before, like, he just loves football. And I think that's, like, truly, if you want to be great at this game, if you want to have the success that he's had, it starts with a genuine love of the game, and that is as intangible as it gets. Thanks, guys.